Well, welcome. Hi there, I'm Leslie Zazoo Plazz. I am the author of The Audacious Adventures of Zazoo Plazz, part-time superhero, full-time mom. And today is April 26, 2020. It is day 26 of the April Zazoo Plazz video challenge. It is a Sunday, and I just finished making a nice big instant pot full of clam chowder, and I can't wait to go have some. And it made me think the ocean. This time of year, I feel like going for a walk on the beach. I found this. It used to be in my bedroom. It says, "Come walk with me," says the Lord. It used to be, or something like this, was on my dresser at my, no, that's not going to work. My parents' Rhode Island beach house that I went to pretty much all of the 80s and 90s and 2000s until they sold it a couple of years ago. And I have some good memories of walking on the beach there and of eating the Rhode Island clam chowder and clam cakes and swimming in the ocean and going out boats. So I have a lot of stories about the beach that are going to be showing up in Zazoo from time to time. If you're from New England, you might be familiar with some of the places I talk about. If you're not, if you're from other areas, then you're going to learn. Perhaps someday would like to visit New England. It's a very nice place to live. So, as I was thinking about the ocean today, it was kind of rainy outside, and took the dog for a walk. I started thinking about the ocean and how, when I first met my husband, he had never tried Rhode Island clam chowder. And it's not the creamy kind. It's made with quahogs, which is the fictitious town that is in the animated show Family Guy. They live in Quahog, Rhode Island, and so the Rhode Island chowder is just plain, and the New England chowder, which I made tonight, has like some cream in it. So it's more the kind people usually would find in a can. So I started thinking, he'd never tried that clam chowder, and when I met him, I didn't really know that much about the polka. Now my husband is Polish descent, Polish American, and there was a polka. I think they played it at our wedding. I've heard it. It's from Dick Rogers. It's called "Try It, You'll Like It." And I'm not going to sing for you, but you can go look it up. He starts out talking about a few friends of his who are into rock and roll, and he told them that they should go try the polka, go to see a polka band, and they liked it. And so he said, the point of the song basically is try something that you think in no way in a million years you would like, right? Because you might like it. So that's our theme today. What have you been trying to avoid that is surprisingly good for you, or that you might like? And what should you put your time and your money, your resources toward? Because sometimes the universe tries to get our attention. Say, try it, you'll like it. So, today that's what I'm going to read about. So this is the chapter called Kitchen Explorations. Since I was in the kitchen today, this is appropriate. I talk about how every now and then, I'll find a new recipe and I'll experiment, and usually my expectations are way through the roof, so things don't quite always turn out the way that I expect them to. So I say, one March, my latest food guru suggests I toast up some seaweed with oil and sea salt for a tasty bite. I filed that one under food that's really good for you, but life's too short to eat it. Really? First of all, I had never used tasty and seaweed in the same sentence before. Usually I spend half the day at the beach trying to unwind the seaweed from my legs. And now you want me to eat it on purpose and pay for it? So now my cousin said that he actually likes toasted seaweed. So I guess it's something that I'm going to have to try. I think seaweed, it's, like I said, stuff that kind of winds its way around your legs and, you're picking it off. It's not pleasant. Can't imagine enjoying it for a snack. So you can kind of liken that situation. It's sort of a nuisance, right? And here we are cooped up inside, and it's a nuisance. We're not able to do what we want. We've got this situation wrapped around us. It's icky. So the universe is calling our attention to what we really need to focus on. And that's what you're facing right now. Is it a relationship? Is it your finances? Is it a hobby calling for your attention? What ignites is going to ignite a spark in you. It could be that those of us who have been externally focused need to be more internally focused. And those of us who tend to be more internally focused will become more externally focused. So I say, life is too short to do. Too short to eat it. Okay, what things is life too short not to do? Is the question. And my husband, turns out, he likes clam chowder now, the Rhode Island kind. He still doesn't like the tomato kind, the Manhattan clam chowder. That's more my favorite. And I'm really hankering to go and enjoy some clam cakes and chowder by the shore, but I'll have to wait. It's okay, I can have it here at home and pretend I'm eating it with the sea breezes blowing and the sound of the waves and the polka on the playing in the background. So anyway, that's something to think about today. Go play a polka. It'll dance around the living room. It'll lift your spirits for sure. And then pop open a can of clam chowder or make some and imagine the sea breezes. Yeah, try it. You'll like it. So until tomorrow, Zazoo Plazz saying, wishing you much light, much love, much laughter. See ya.